Today, the role of James Lott Jr. will be played by Lacretia Lyon. Stay tuned for GH Report.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now.
Today, the role of James Lott Jr. will be played by Lacretia Lyon. Stay tuned for the GH Report.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
There it is. There it is.
That is our theme song and the General Hospital one. Coincidence, of course. I'm your host today, Lacretia Lyon, but I am not alone. I am just in the James Lott Jr. chair. So, of course, James is here, guys.
I'm here. We're just doing things a little differently this week. Why not? And I'm James Lott Jr., of course. And you can follow me at LACRETIALYON, because there's only one.
And of course, you can find me at James Lott Jr. anywhere on the interwebs.
That's right. Oh, I love it. We did. That's good. So, okay, so you guys, we restarted for a second. So, okay, so before we begin talking about the week that was, we're going to mention Emmy nominations. I'm going to say the nominations. We're going to just talk about them a little bit because you guys are asking already. 23 noms. Yeah. Very good. Tied with Bold and Beautiful. Outstanding drama and some writing stuff. But lead actress, Nancy Lee Grahn, Laura Wright. Supporting actress, Finola Hughes. Supporting actor, Chad Duell, Jeffrey Vincent Parisi. I was like, that was a good one. Lexi Ainsworth and Chloe Lenier are made it for younger actress, and we knew he should be on there. Brian Craig, but Taquan Richmond got it for younger actor.
Yeah, there was a lot of, as much as I love Taquan and Jeffrey, I was really shocked that they were on there. And same thing with Chloe Lenier. Yeah. I think that she's had some really good material. Yeah. But I don't think that this was her year. And that's the thing, is I think if she stays, her storylines are yet to come because she is a good actress.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
But yeah, where was Maura West?
Yes, Maura West, you guys. Hello.
And that's the thing is she's killed it
It's like Freaky Friday. But yeah, Maura West.
Yeah, the fact that she wasn't on there, and same thing with Maurice Bernard. I'm sorry, he's had, as much as I hate Sonny, Maurice has been killing it. That's the thing, is he should have been on there.
And also, I will say this too, Haley Aaron.
Yes, I would say that Haley Aaron had some killer scenes with Morgan's death and all that. Like, why was she not in the younger actress? Because no offense to Lexi, I would have picked Haley over her.
Yeah, same here. You know, I love Lexi, and she's probably nominated. She probably submitted the gay storyline. Maybe that was good. She's good. I mean, she's good. We love Lexi for the show. We love Lexi. But yeah, Chloe should be next year, I think. But I'm like, but Maura West to me, I mean, she should have been on there. She should have been on there.
Yeah, and Toph London said that Maura didn't submit this year, so that's why.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like,
well, she's a two-time Emmy winner. She has Emmys at home, but still.
Exactly. And one, scathing mistake that is no longer with General Hospital is Jason Thompson. Like, seriously, why is that guy not nominated?
He is so underrated, isn't he?
Yeah. To me, especially over, now that he's the lead on Y&R, the stories are so good for him.
They are good from over there.
He has been killing it, just like he did on General Hospital. And it's like, seriously, guys.
Yes, and my next thing, which was before it came on, Finola Hughes, isn't she lead actress?
Yeah.
Why is she a supporting actress category? She has lead storyline.
Yeah, and that's to me, Anna is the lead of the show right now.
Right. And yeah, she already has an Emmy, of course, and all that, so it's not going to kill her from getting one, but I just think it's just, I don't know. Chad Duell, of course, I think deserves it again, having nominated. He's really good.
He's such a good young actor.
He's such a good actor. I think he's underrated too in some ways. He's really good, but I think the Taquan they probably put together because of the scenes we found he had his father was Sean maybe or something. Yeah. I guess. I mean, it's all down to real. No, they're agreeing with you, Lacretia. Yeah. It all comes down to real, what they submit. That's what it comes down to. But I mean, like next year, I think Laura Wright's going to be nominated again because I just see she's killing it right now too.
Yeah, that's the thing, is she has been amazing.
Gosh, she has.
Even as painstaking as this storyline can get, Laura's been killing it.
We said Maurice Bernard's been killing it too.
I'm shocked he's not on there because to me, anyone involved with that Morgan storyline, Laura, Maurice, Brian himself, Chad,
yes.
and then it's just Haley Aaron.
Yes, Rodell says Jason should have been nominated. Jason Thompson. We agree. He's just so good. But anyway, so those are congratulations to them. Those are nominations. Congratulations.
And Steve Burton was nominated.
And Steve Burton was nominated.
And that was a good choice.
Yeah, it was a good choice. I mean, it's good, but I just think that Anna should be lead. I just think that's just kind of a weird thing. Maybe she has a better chance of winning, I guess, and supporting. But I just.
Yeah. Oh, and Carolyn Hennessy was nominated for The Bay, and then Natalia Livingston for Tainted Dreams. I think I wrote a note, because I was like, they're up against each other.
Yes, and I said hi to Carolyn about that, and so she's nominated also, but for The Bay for the series. So congratulations to them because they're GH adjacent, related. So that's kind of good. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the storylines, girl. Let's start doing it.
I wanted to start out with who we think is the lead, Anna, and I love that they had that heart-to-heart scene with her and Andre.
Yes.
Because I like that Anna saw his point of view and actually even agreed with him about Valentine, and that was what was shocking. I like that she got more upset about her own illness, and that really, she apologized later because in her Anna way, it's like Anna knows what's going on. She's very self-aware.
Yes, she is. And I love the fact that Andre really kind of, as a friend and as a therapist, he really spelled it out for her.
Yeah.
And she couldn't say anything. We just got it. First, she was like, get out of here. First, she tried to do the whole thing, like, get out of here, blah, blah. And he's like, let me just say one more thing to you. And he really broke it down. And you can see, Finola Hugh's acting is so good.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's so good. Oh, my God, it's so good. And you can see her going through the emotions in her face. Let's go through the emotions. And the great use of history, talking about the history, because it's not about her just losing a child with Duke at this point. But she's saying there's some things that she thought she was kind of over got brought up because of her illness and stuff. It got brought up to the forefront again because she doesn't want to be this weak person. He said, after you handle this, go back to being your old kick-ass, take names Anna. I love that. And she said, thank you. She goes, thank you for saying that. And it's like, I love them together.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I really hope that they move forward with them as a couple because I think that they have such great chemistry.
They do.
And much like how the Hayden and Finn and Liz and Franco and stuff has started out, I like these more friendships turning into love.
Yes.
Same thing, Laura and Kevin.
Yep.
I feel that that's where GH is excelling lately.
I agree.
Is writing these, and I think that that's where they will go with Anna and Andre because I think that the whole Valentine thing will not be a romance, as some people have speculated.
Yeah, I know. I don't think. That's my prediction. They won't be a romance either. But I mean, it feels like it might be going. But I think she's just obsessed with just the past of that, her past.
Well, and that's the thing is Anna is a spy. She's an investigator. Anna has always been in law enforcement. So Anna is the type of person that's not going to let go of something. She has to know.
Yes.
And that's what it's about. It has nothing to do with him personally.
Right.
It's just her personality.
Hello, everybody in the chat room. I love you guys. I'm glad you guys are in there. They're saying hi to us stuff. But they're agreeing that Andre and Anna will be hot. They will be hot. And so I love it. I'm kind of liking the slow burn a little bit. I'm like, okay, make me want it.
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't really mind the pacing because they obviously had taken some vacations or other things. So right now I feel like let's start to heat it up a little bit more. But
I agree with that. I agree with you. Great scenes, and it's propelling her a little forward because then Valentine of course comes over. They have great scenes too. I mean, it's an embarrassment of riches.
They have such good chemistry, but I like it as more of an enemy chemistry.
Yes.
And I am curious to see, what this all pertains to, because then there's that nod that he could be the one who helped Olivia.
Right.
And I love that Anna went to Liesel after that.
Someone just wrote that. So, yes, I'm like, when she says, you come over, I was like, oh my God. And did anybody notice that Kathleen Gotti got new hairstyles, got little bangs going on, and I was like, okay, looking a little fresh. I love that because they're adversaries, but yet I was like, I need you.
Yeah, I love that Liesel rubbed it in a little bit as she would, but she was like, sure.
And still, the name Faison gets to Liesel.
Yeah.
Oh God, still gets there. I kind of chuckle over that too. But it's great storyline purpose. I like that. It's a twist I didn't see coming.
Yeah, I like that Anna went to Liesel and that they're kind of building this relationship now because they both care about Nathan.
Yes.
And I think it's time for them to bury that Faison hatchet. But I like that that's sort of the connection that Anna's looking into because where else? Who else has been obsessed with her?
You worked with Helena, you worked with Victor. They brought Victor Cassadine's name up again. I mean, to me, again, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, it's in a weird way, it makes sense. and gives more Kathleen Gotti for us. We love her.
Yeah, and that's the thing is this is a good way of involving her and then bringing up people that we may not necessarily see, like Britt.
Yes, you mentioned Britt, like, oh, I want her back so bad. Oh my God, I want her back so bad.
Kelly from PEI says Dr. O is looking for a man with her new dude.
I know, it's like she got some new hair. I was like, you go, girl. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was. I thought all the beats played out really well. It all made sense. I'm curious. I'm like you. I'm curious.
Yeah, that's the thing is this storyline has me really excited, and I like who they're bringing into it, like Liesl and things like that. So we'll see, because some things haven't been as good, like the custody case. I am glad it is gone the way that it is. That Valentina and Nina have custody, and that Kevin agreed with.
Oh, and Laura was just like, "Calm down, girl.
Yeah,
calm down, girl." Ludo's just going off, and Ludo's like, "Okay." I like when she was like, "We'll take that time, 3 to 4 on Thursday." She was like, "We'll take it." It was like she wanted to say, "Shut up, bitch. I'll handle this. You're just too wild right now."
Yeah, I really like that. And to me, I actually really like Laura in this storyline. Even when she asked Kevin and she was a little upset that he agreed, she got his point of view. And as I say, she's a real Spencer, so she's like, I totally get it, but we're not taking this lying down.
Right,
we're going to play the long game and the smart game, but Lulu just can't help herself.
And she should know, Laura understands the Cassadines. If there's anybody she should take advice from, would be Laura. Not saying Laura made the best choices all the time, but she knows she has the history with them. And she knows that certain things don't work with them.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, why are you not using the tool that you have? Your mother, who has dealt with this family the entire life of your brother, who was supposedly killed by this guy. And that's the thing is, like, as they've said, let's quit bringing that up because it doesn't serve anything.
No, it doesn't. They said I like that Laura's going after Nell. Well, that leads into I thought interesting twist. Nell's now the nanny.
I was like, how are they going to keep her on? And
Smart.
I actually think that was a good idea. And I liked Nina's reasoning for doing it.
I know.
Yeah. She was like, you know what? I've been in her shoes. I think she deserves a second chance. But I like how her and Valentine both warned her, like, hey, no.
Yes. And she was like, you stay away from my man. Because Nina will cut a bitch. She will. Don't get near there. But I did like the fact that I don't know if we're leading into, it's all part of kind of things, right?
Yeah,
Bobby and Chloe. Love them. They have the greatest chemistry together. I love that they fight. Oh, I love it. She called her a bitch, and they were like, just fight. I love when they fight, get out of town, and it's just old-fashioned. And she gives it back to Bobby, just like, you look at yourself, your family, you look at your sites with you, and I love that how they snipe at each other, but I love the fact that Nina was like, again, she's kind of childlike. I'm going to do this regardless. What you think? She's like, it's not against you, Carly. Sorry. They have nothing against each other.
And I like that Nina was very mature in that. She's like, look, I totally get what you're saying, but I'm going to give her this chance because I've been there. And you should honestly start thinking about yourself in this situation. And I like that Nina was the one in control there.
She was.
And even over Bobby and Carly,
yes, she was
so heated. But I like that Nell just digs at them.
Yes, she did.
That is the thing is, Nell, I really hope gets a better storyline because Chloe is a great actress.
She is, I agree.
And she's such a good foil for Carly and Bobby. And I like that they brought up some history in that.
Yes, they did. I love it. And to me, folks, I'm the historian. I love some history, so Bobby calling Nell out, enjoy those scenes every time. Me too. I just love that she cuts her no slack. She didn't let her feel sorry for herself. Bobby just goes at her, and then Nell just always throwing back her hooker pass and stuff. She just always throws stuff at her. It's like I love it.
And that's what's great is they're both throwing it back at each other, and it's a pretty even match to be honest.
And we'll talk about Carly a little later. She talks to Sunny about how she was her pass too, but we'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, no, I like this part of the storyline. I kind of like the Ludo part. Ludo, ironically, Ludo's least my favorite part of the storyline.
And that's what I say is like, who is the villain in this storyline?
Right.
And I liked Lulu's conversation with Dylan, how he pretty well was like, Maxie went through this same thing,
yes,
like
did.
kind of putting her in her place and chill out.
I
you
was
need to
shocked.
listen to them, and I was too.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna have it go the other way, and I'm like, oh no, don't be messing with Killen.
Yeah, it's like Killen. I know exactly. It's like, wait a minute. When you open the door, it's like, wait a minute. No. But it wasn't. It was just a friendly discussion. So I kind of it was good. It's smart to I think it's smart to give Nell to Nina. Now that Maxie is gone, it gives Nina a frenemy. Also, make Nell and Nina frenemies. Maybe okay.
And that would be interesting because that's the thing is like with Maxie off canvas for a while, or for the foreseeable future at least. Nina sort of needs that person to play off of, so she's not just about this whole custody thing with Valentine, and this sort of keeps it in there, but gives her another person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Olive. I feel like when Bobby said she was gonna take out the trash. I know that's pretty funny. I mean, give me some Jackie Zeman. I'm happy to see her on there, so it's kind of. And I know Jackson's coming back. I saw that, so that's gonna be very exciting to see.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll finally get the rest of that storyline we were like hoping for.
Yeah, and that's the thing is maybe it'll sort of save some of that.
Yes,
I kind of hope that it's
so
like,
too.
because to me, for her to be a match and not be a Jax is just dumb.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. That was good.
But yeah, and I guess the Dylan scene, as we say, was it was good to see him with some new people because as we know, Jane Elliott is leaving.
Yeah,
so I kind of like that they had a scene with him and Lulu. It is sort of odd that they didn't talk about Tracy, but
no, they didn't. And the thing is, where's Tracy? I know she's busy with Finn. What's about that also later in the episode? But I was like, Tracy was always there as a mother figure to. I mean, she should have been there.
Yeah, that's the thing is hopefully we get some good Lulu scenes
before
with Tracy
she goes.
before she
goes. I agree.
Because that was the thing is Tracy was helping everybody this week. We had her with Hayden, with Finn, and with Ned.
Yeah.
And I love those scenes with Ned. But how odd was it the Larry Ashton thing?
Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
I was like, a letter and make you money. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what they're going with this and why would it make her. And obviously they're ushering her out, but what would make her leave? He mentions her father.
And see, Ned, of course, says, like, he knows your weakest spot,
Right.
and that's always been Edward.
Right.
So Ned even plays it off. But to me, was that even the same actor?
No, it wasn't.
No, okay.
You guys,
I thought I was crazy.
Okay, guys, tell us. That wasn't the same actor, was it? It wasn't. It was a different actor, wasn't it?
No, yeah, that was me. I was like, this isn't Larry Ashton.
Right.
Who is this?
Because when he walked up, I was like, who's this English guy?
And to me, Tracy and Ned seem to play the same sort of thing
Yeah,
as
they
well.
do.
Like, who is this guy? I mean, there was almost no connection with either actor to him. And this is nothing against them, but to me, the whole scene threw me as soon as he showed up because I'm like, who is this? And why is he saying he's Ned's dad when even Ned is acting like he's not? I mean, there was no connection, no
They all said
banter.
it was a new actor. Yeah, it was a new actor. Yeah, I don't know who. I mean, no offense to the actor. We're just like, where'd he come from?
Yeah, because I'm like, I recognize this actor, but
Oh,
not
yeah, me
as
too.
Larry Ashton.
Yeah,
and I was
same
like,
here.
who is he?
Yeah.
So yeah, I wasn't the only one thrown by this whole
I was
thing.
thrown by it too, and people said they were thrown by it. I was wondering what happened, but anyway, so I guess we're gonna see. I mean, it's making Jane leave, which makes me sad. But I guess we'll see what happens with that. You know.
Yeah, that's the thing is I kept hoping that maybe she was gonna go leave and find Luke or something like that. But I'm afraid that they've got Lord Larry Ashton, which isn't even the same actor.
Yeah, Hugo Napier must be busy. Yeah, must be busy. Yeah, I don't know. What happened with that? But no, I love her and Ned together, of course. And I mean,
the fisherman's wife or the fish wife from Bensonhurst.
Oh yeah, like oh my god! But I love the fact. I mean, she's so bad. There's one thing. Remember, my name is Ashton, not Quartermaine. That's why I laugh. He says, "Okay, yeah." And then of course she sort of comes straight up. But Lord Ashton's actor wasn't good. I don't know. I don't want her to leave, so I'm just sad about any storyline she gets. I'm sad.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I feel like this whole week was just her wrapping stuff up, like the Ned and Olivia romance, the Hayden and Finn, and like sort of being motherly to Hayden while being Finn's friend. And I'm just like, it does suck because we know this is the end.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm glad you're having scenes with these people, but I think Dylan and Lulu definitely need to be on that list too.
I know, I agree. This was kind of sad. So hopefully he'll do that, but it was fine. I guess.
Yeah. And I guess speaking of odd scenes, the Michael and Dante one was a little
a little quick thing at Kelly's, and when he left, he was like, "I gotta go, bye." Yeah. I look, okay. He just took off.
It was just weird. It's like, oh, I'm going to talk about my problems. You're going to talk about yours, and even though we're brothers, it seems really odd.
Yes, it did seem a little odd. I mean, yeah, it's fine, I guess. I mean, they're trying to do some brother scenes together, I guess.
And I like that, and I've always liked the relationship, but that's why I'm like, why was it weird here?
Yeah, it did feel weird. I agree with you, it felt weird. But, but when he left, he was like, okay, go bye. They literally ran out the Kellys. I'm like, why are you running out the Kellys so fast?
And then he bumps into Nell.
Of course. So Nell can walk in. I'm like, oh, my God.
And gets to meet Charlotte, and then, of course, now this brings Michael all into this terrible story.
Think likes a baby.
Oh,
He's a kid. He likes a kid. He's like Jason. He likes the kids. I don't know. I think again they ruined any chance with Nell and Michael. Like Dante said, I mean, you think they can still work? You think it still work?
I think so, because let's face it, Nell didn't actually sleep with Sonny.
I'm waiting for that, everybody. I'm waiting for that. That's right. And
that's the thing is, even if she did, I mean, Michael would have a hell of a time finding a woman in that town who hadn't, that wasn't related to him.
I guess that's true. I don't know. For me, I'm just like, I don't think it'd pull that off again, where they can have them together at this point, because again, she tried to ruin his whole family. But it would make good conflict if he got with her and Carly would hate it. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see, I guess. Again, she's a good actress, so I'm watching her do this. So I go, at least Chad and Dom are good to look at. That's
yes,
funny.
That is true. And then that's the thing is, I was surprised that Dom wasn't nominated for an Emmy. Speaking of him, I'm like, he was nominated the year before, but it's like, he was really good this year.
He was good this year. But Black Superwoman was like, hi, Black Superwoman. I saw you on the last show. She said, Nell is his aunt. I said, well, kind of by adoption, so to speak, kind of, but yeah, they're not blood related.
I mean, Adriana lost her virginity to her nephew.
Yes.
Luckily, he was adopted, and at the time they did that storyline, they weren't related on One Life to Live.
Right.
But still gross.
Yeah, kind of gross. Nell and Michael were cute to me. Even she's his aunt. Not really. She is.
Yeah, and I was like, she wasn't really raised, and Carly doesn't really associate with the Bensons. It's a little different. They don't even really know each other. Yeah,
not really. So I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows? But soaps love to pair family members together.
Incest is best. I mean, just about basically. They always do it all the time. Go to Bold and Beautiful, they do it all the time.
But speaking of weird families, let's talk about Alexis and that pack of sociopaths she raised, except for the one whose dad chained up a pregnant woman. That's literally the name I named this storyline, because what the hell? I mean, I don't care who this person is, even if it's Sonny. You don't talk badly about someone that just died, especially to someone who loves them. Yes. And it's just like, it's so bad that they don't seem to have a problem with it. I mean, Christina had a pretty good chance of being a sociopath because she's Sonny's kid. But, I mean, damn, I don't think Sonny would be that cold.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it was It was kind of weird. And we already had Samantha with her not caring.
Yeah, that's the thing is, Sam, that's your dad. And as I say, even as bad as my dad is, it's like, I would never say that about him to my brother, or as if he just died, or that's pretty dark. And then she even solidifies it with Jason later. So it's like, okay, what the hell, Sam?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, all please. Cough, cough, Ned and Monica. Yes. They stepped together too. I know each other. No, I just yeah, it's such, I don't know.
Yeah, I liked how Molly, the one with a reason to dislike Julian because of what he did to Rick, was the one to be like, Mom, I was trying to see her point of view, reading the letter, trying to give her hope. Yeah. Molly was really good. But yeah, Christina was beyond inappropriate, going in at Alexis. And I'm just like, what the hell?
Well, they're all like, Christina's a female Sonny. Yeah. Her pretty little ass. She's very Sonny-like. But I think even Sonny wouldn't have gone that deep either to Alexis.
Yeah, that to me is, I'm like, even Sonny wouldn't have been that cold. I did not understand their point of view of Christina there at all. I'm like, why did they do this? Because it really looks bad.
I know.
I totally was cool with them coming in and talking about her drinking, wanting her to get back into AA sponsor. It's like, this was a nice little bookend to this horrible scene. Yeah.
They all love Molly. Yeah, I know. Christina can be a little annoying. That's her character. We love Lexi, of course, from the show. But yeah, I heard she's very annoying sometimes on the show, and I think it's her role. They make her annoying.
And that's the thing is, we like Lexi, and Christina has so much potential being the daughter of Alexis and Sonny.
Totally.
And it's just really annoying to see them portray her that way. And yeah, I love it. Everyone's like, they loved Molly, and Molly was great. Yeah, that's what I say. She's the one with a reason to dislike him and was the good one.
We're bringing up Rick Hurst on Days of Our Lives because he played Scotty Banning back in the 90s, and we were talking about how he's still an actor. They just introduced his half-brother on Days of Our Lives, his character's half-brother. And we're saying he should have came on that. He's a great actor. He was on General Hospital last year briefly as Rick Lansing with his little gray hair. I was like, he looked good. He's a good actor. He should be on all these shows. Why is he back on GH? He's good.
Yeah, I love Rick Hurst, but I think a lot of it is he moved to Atlanta. And so it's his availability then. Okay. Because, to me, he should be there right now.
Yes, he should. Yes, he should.
I've always wanted to see him with Jordan. I'm like, I think those would be an interesting pair.
Yes, I agree. Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I love Roger Phillips. Bensons are Carly's adopted family. Never knew Nell's stepsister, not Michael's aunt. Yeah.
That's true. And they're an adopted family, and so they're not related by any kind of blood whatsoever.
I was like, yeah, let's make that clear.
Yes.
It's not that bad.
No, not that bad at all.
Yeah, and Rodelli DeMille says, Chrissy was so mean to her mom. It's like, yeah, that was the thing. It's like, God. And Stephanie Stegner says, why would Christina think it was okay to compare her horrible relationship to Alexis and Julian? Not okay.
Yeah, no, it's kind of weird, too. Yeah, it was weird. I feel like they should be more understanding Amber's baby. Yeah, I agree. No, I totally agree. They should have been. At least get their mouth shut a little bit.
Yeah, and that was the thing is, like, this is not the time to voice your opinion, but they're millennials, and I know I'm one, too, but I at least listen to my hero, Cat Grant, a fictional character played by Calista Flockhart on Supergirl, is millennials forgot that they need to earn their opinion, and I do believe that, people. It's like, sometimes it's just not okay to voice your opinion.
Yes, it's just kind of like, sometimes it's good to just shut up and just be supportive. Just be supportive. Because you didn't try to kill her. We get that part. We all go to the same family union, you're out. That's so funny. Oh, we all go. That's so funny. It was a little too heavy-handed, I think.
Yeah, and that was the thing is, again, I'm not really understanding the point of view of Christina and certainly Sam, but we did at least get some cute scenes because Curtis was there. Sam and Jason with the baby, and then Curtis.
Everybody was like tweeting me about the scene. I kept quiet on purpose. I just want to tell you that if I could have his child, I would myself right now, even though my ovaries are scrambled. I'm sure at this point. Yes, it was very. I liked it. I mean, the Jason and I almost said Donnell. Jason and Curtis are just so good together. It works for me. It's a regular Lethal Weapon. It works to me.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like they're so good together, and it was just to me, Jason irked me so much. Like it's like, why did you have to ruin this? This was so cute when Curtis was like, yeah, I might become a cop, and he's like, well then we can't ever work on anything else again. And it was like little harsh, buddy.
Yes.
But we know that Curtis won't be a cop because he'd rather play around with Jason, and we want to see that.
Yes, and Curtis, baby, you guys, I totally agree. Him holding anything is cute, but yes, him holding baby Emily Scout was cute.
Yeah, and then she spit up on him.
Yes, but everybody, thanks for all the tweets. I got them. I just purposely didn't say anything until I wanted to get to the show, but yes, it's very cute.
Yeah, and speaking of Curtis, didn't you love how he came to the rescue at the end of the week with Hayden and Finn, too?
Yes, that's like, Curtis was looking good with Jason's baby. Curtis would be the godfather of the baby. Oh, how funny.
Totally.
Probably Sonny or something like that. But he came to the rescue. So they're finally giving Curtis a little more credibility, a little more stuff. That he's not just this helpless guy who's always in trouble. But he tries to help. So I'm glad he's actually doing stuff. He's saving the day. This is twice now he's trying to save the day. My man. Jonelle, hashtag Jonelle.
Yeah, and to me, it was so good to remember that he and Hayden were friends and that was somebody she could call on that actually would know because Curtis had a problem with the little nose candy.
Yes, he did. Don't bring up the Jurdis. Yeah, I know exactly. We liked them together. We agree with you guys. Yeah. But couldn't he be on the PCBD and still do it? I guess not. I guess he really couldn't work with Jason.
Yeah, and that's the sad part is like, Jason, you should really be skating along the lines of more of the law now. Yeah. And at this point, I'm sorry, the whole, the cops are bad doesn't really work because Jordan can be a little bit of a bitch, but she does believe in the letter of the law.
Yeah, she does.
And Dante is your family, Jason, practically. Yes. And then you have Nathan, who is a good cop. Yeah. So it's not like we have dirty cops on the force or anything like that. Oh, and Valerie still exists, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the thing is Curtis could be in that group, and then Jason could be a legitimate PI with his wife.
Undercover James, Jordan did. Yes, like Jonelle, you guys. Hashtag Jonelle. I just like the fact that they're moving him around a little bit and they're giving him a little more to do, and that we're showing different sides of Curtis because he was for a while people were getting upset saying he was just playing this one side. And I'm glad they're showing more. Everybody's like, Jason and Curtis are a super couple. I mean, they found a pairing that makes Jason more exciting. Yeah. And more fun to watch. So it's like, don't mess that up, please.
And that is the thing is like, Billy Miller almost lights up when Donnell is in the room. And it's just like, this is the side of Jason we kind of like to see. He's not such a fuddy-duddy.
And I agree with you guys. Curtis and Hayden, I will always love Curtis and Hayden together as friends at least. I love that they went back to them again, and him and Finn were friends too. They all worked together before too. So it's like this was so good that they spread him around a little bit. Went back to the old school. They helped him out. I was like, That is perfect. I was like, oh, I love it. I thought that was great.
Yeah, and that was the thing is like it's good to have him over here with Jason and Sam, and then with Hayden and Finn
and Nina. Yeah, sometimes I mean, he's around.
You know, Curtis gets around.
They'll Valerie shade, LOL. No, first of all, we love Brittany Sarver. She's a friend of the show. She's been on the show. We like her. They don't do anything for me. I can't get invested in her.
And that's the thing is there's just nothing going on for that character.
Yeah. So the shade's real.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, just like, come on, give us something. Give us something with her. She's a Spencer too. Why is she there for Lulu? Why is she like get her involved with some stuff? I mean, like, anyway. So yeah, that's like that.
But yeah, and Curtis pretty well saved Frank from that Hayden and Finn storyline. I think maybe it'll make it better for him since that's what he said.
Yes, that's right. Poor Frank. And Frank is not here. As you can see, he's on assignment. So we can't tell you where he is. It's a top secret location, and he'll hopefully be back next week, of course.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I'm kind of over this detoxing storyline. I did like involving Curtis. I did liking involving Elizabeth and the stuff with Lucky. That stuff is great. Yes. But we've dealt with this crap for too long, and I'm done. Can we have him be fine?
Yeah. I'm done too. Done too. So you saw me in the shower all wet, whenever trying to detox. Okay, I'm done. Done. But I like him. Rebecca Budig and Michael Easton have chemistry, and that's their characters have chemistry. I love them together. Just not give them a whole new story.
Yeah, that's the thing is let's move on, or maybe put them on the back burner a little bit. Maybe involve Hayden in the Liz and Franco stuff, which that is such a good story.
I'm not ready for a hug right now. Yeah. I'm not ready for a hug. She's like, okay. She's like, okay, ready to hug. And her and Tracy. Yeah. I love her and Tracy. Her opening up and saying, this whole time he's been on drugs. I've never known. I'm like, that's a great thought. You've never known without drugs, so you would doubt, is this real that he likes me, or is he drugged out and likes me?
Yeah, and that's what I like, is that she could talk to Tracy like that. Yeah. And then her relationship with Liz is what it is, so they kept true to character, and they involved the people that should be involved in this. Because Liz is her sister and was married to a drug addict, and then Tracy is sort of motherly to Hayden and loves Finn and put them together.
Yeah, I agree, and I think so. There were some really great scenes this week with all of them kind of trying to figure this all out. Yes, you guys, Alexis is in the booth. I did say hello to Alexis Torres, and all his sources are sold. She's there. See, she's there, you guys. They were asking. She's there.
Yeah, I'm here. No worries.
She's here. They're all asking. They're like, "Where's Alexis in the booth?" They're like, "No, we didn't shovel her somewhere and dig her in a ditch or anything, or bury her alive."
Well, I mean, it is Shady Sunday.
It's Shady Sunday.
I know, and they're already throwing the shade at Franco. I guess we're gonna talk because I actually really like this storyline. Yeah,
I goes,
I know, and I'm like, am I the only one that likes the Liz and Franco story? The stuff with Jake. I'm like,
no, that's good.
This all makes sense, and to me, Franco is sort of been Liz's saving grace. She is way better than Sam. It's almost like the Summer of Sleaze all over again. I'm like, I am cheering for Liz, and like, Sam, shut it. Like,
and you guys, and just again, save your tweets because I'm just not going to read them. I don't like Fizz, so I'm not a fan of them together. But I do like that Liz is looking at her children again, and that Franco is a part of it. Franco and Jake have chemistry. So he had it with the filmer Jake, creepy Jake, and he has it with this creepy Jake. So I am in. I'm in. I want to see what happens. I'm totally. Give me this Cassadine story. Give me this Jake story. I'm in.
Yeah, and that's the thing is this makes logical sense to have Franco with Jake using the art therapy when he doesn't have that job and he can help with Jake. And I like that Liz is like, oh, let's talk to Jason about this. And he goes, no, he'll just yell at me.
No, it's so funny. But he got to tell Jason at some point. But no, I want Jake to be lucky. So that's too late. It's Jason's. No, but I like that part of the storyline. Franco and Jake, yes. Franco and Liz for me, no. But I know some of you guys love Frizz, so enjoy. It's for some reason, it's just not working for me. I'm sorry, it's not working for me.
I know, and I thought I was the only one, but luckily some of the other people like it too. Because I love Roger and anything he does, and I'm so glad that Franco has sort of been redeemed. I know in some people's eyes, including Sam and Jason, I mean, like Franco could have literally delivered their baby, saved it, and they would still be like, screw you. I mean, and that's the thing is, I know Franco did some effed up stuff to you guys. But the thing about being adults and being parents is like, look, Jake needs Franco right now. Not just loves and cares about Franco and vice versa. He needs him. So in order to be a good parent or step-parent, you need to shut it. Just like Sam needs to shut it with her mom.
I know, oh God.
And it's like, ugh.
But I'm with you, James. Thank you. That's all I gotta say about that storyline. I'm just like, I mean, people like them. It's great. They're doing. I mean, the actors are doing a good job. I mean, they're working the storyline hard. So, I'm just not a big fan.
Yep. And, you know, I get that Daisy Flower 40 says, I can't get over what Franco did to Michael. And yes, I would say that if anything still was lingering, that would be the one thing, is he pretty well set Michael up to be raped.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing that was that dark, because all the other stuff turned out fine or was whitewashed or whatever you want to call it. That was the one thing that I can give you that one.
Right.
But,
Frizz has such huge support on social media.
Well,
good for them. Look about that. I hope they enjoy it.
Yeah, and I like you, Tough London. You insult Jason in one sentence and then praise me and Roger. So Jason is going to roll his neck and get in Liz's face like he wants to attack again.
Yeah.
So true. And then I think Roger has made the character of Franco work. Preach, Lacretia.
Oh, they like it. You guys can all have it. I just again, I like Roger Howarth. I like Becky Herbst and their storyline, but I like Franco Lippi. I like with Nina. Sorry.
Yeah, I did like Franco and Nina, but I like her with Valentine too. And that's the thing, is Nina is the ingenue of the show, and she's so likable. And
she is. And
that's the hard part.
Yes. Yes.
Everyone should be with Nina.
They all should. We all should be with Nina. Of course. Love it.
But yeah, speaking of One Life to Live people, we haven't talked about Nora yet, and I think that's it.
And they had a reference. She made reference to, I think, didn't make reference to Alex.
Well,
was it kind of a weird?
Olivia said, "Say hi to your cowboy for me." It was a reference to Bo, and I'm like,
yes, mm-hmm.
So
that's like an Alex Allenough thing. But yeah, no, I mean, I loved when Sonny went off on her. Ooh, I love when Sonny went off. And Sonny was like, His performance was really good, actually, in that. It reminded me of That's the Real Sonny. Sonny will threaten you to death. He's like, hey, you're not going to know what's going to happen, man. I'm not going to do it right away. I love it. I loved it. He just walked in and told her like it is. She was like a sniveling baby. She was like, oh, well, I mean, but when I get out and just be like, no, don't worry about that. You'll be dead.
And that's the thing, is as good as Maurice is at those scenes, I'm really tired of seeing him. Okay, because the thing is I'm sorry, it really bugs me that women are the ones writing this, and we'll get to like the worst part. Is like, I'm sorry, Sonny threatens a woman every week on this show. Why do you write this? And this is the thing, is totally a cool, like, female villain. Could have been super badass, but now we have her sniveling to Sonny and Carly.
Yeah. Oh. Unless she's doing it on purpose. Because we're dragging her out and saying, he's going to kill me. Oh my God, you got to help me. I'm like, is she doing it on purpose? Because she's kind of crazy? Or is she really scared? So I don't know. I laughed too. It's like, she's like, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. And Joan just rolled her eyes like, okay. Alex Curtis, I like when a brother has a way of, making things happen or whatever. Curtis like, have a good evening. And so he just walked off. I was like, oh my. And he went to Jordan. He was like, he bowed to her and then walked on out. And she just smiled. I love Jordan's smile.
Yeah, and that was the thing, is that part made it funny. Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, is like, I'm sorry. I'm tired of seeing Sonny threaten women. And like, this is why I like Ava, is Ava's just like, whatever. And that's why I wish Olivia, I get you're trying to like get off and, go to Darkham Asylum. Jesus, that's so bad.
Yes.
Well, it's like, how many asylums do we have?
Well, who knows, right? But seeing Nora's great. Nora's she's a great actress. Hilary B. Smith, so it's great seeing her.
And that's why I wonder, are we going to start getting more people from All My Children and One Life to Live?
Yeah.
As much as I keep pushing Vincent Irizarry, guys, I mean, that's the most logical person to be on.
He just got nominated for an Emmy, Days, so he's leaving Days. So
exactly.
Who knows? He can come back. That's Dr. David Hayward. I love it. So yeah.
Yeah, and I love David. He was with Anna. I mean, he has ties to the community.
He does. He does.
But yeah, I mean, and I guess I've saved the worst for last, is the Sonny and Carly stuff.
See, I disagree.
Oh.
I actually, okay. Part of it, yes, the same kind of conversation we've had before, but this one just seemed a little different to me. It's like, I just thought, because I felt like Carly is trying to justify why she was with Sonny a sixth time, but also saying out loud what we're thinking. I think she said things we were all thinking, like, so you think you slept with her, that's one thing, but you knew she was coming after it a little bit, and then you kept it a secret. It's like, that's what you should have said something kind of to me, like, okay, because they're almost like old friends too. They're almost, I mean, when they're being attacked from the outside, they come together. So, side note, someone in the chat room just said something that I wanted to bring up. Kevin Pham, he was hoping that Brie Williamson would come back as Claudette.
Oh yeah.
Is it me? But this little Charlotte looked like Brie Williamson. To me, it looks like, she does. She looks like Colin. I'm like, she'll look like Emmy Ryland. She looks like just like Brie Williamson.
Well, she's almost as tall as Emmy Ryland. She's a tall little girl.
I know. Anyway, so that's a little side note. And the black Superwoman, I'm totally with you. They should never marry. If they divorce, should never marry again at this point, because at this point it's just too much. Because they've been married. Just have them love each other from afar, and just like that's it. Because this conversation literally was that. Just like she was like, I did this over and over again, and I like her line when she walked out. She said, "I will always love you." It's almost like that's the problem, and she like walked out.
And that's where I hope it ends, because to me, the way that Sonny tried to manipulate Carly is exactly why they shouldn't be together.
Yeah.
Because immediately when she's like, no, I'm done or whatever, and then, because of this, and this, and he's like, this means that we're really done. And he started to throw it back in her face. And I'm just like, women write this, and they write him as the one that all women want. And I'm just like, this is such textbook misogyny. I'm sorry. Yes. I am so tired of it. And it's like, please, for the love of God, you're women. Could we get a nice guy like Griffin or Nathan or Dante as the sex machine or whatever you guys want to put? Yeah. Sonny is a horrible person and a terrible husband. Anyone that is like, well, she's like, it's not even about you sleeping. He's not even listening to her. Right. And she goes, it's about you lying. And he's never going to stop doing that.
I know. And that's what I just said. He's always lying.
Yeah.
It's to the point where, they're so good together, obviously. The actors are good together.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't mean they need to be together. At this point, I'm like, the whole Morgan thing was so beautifully done, and how the breakdown of them was so beautifully done. It all to me makes sense. The Nell thing, even though we may find out later they didn't sleep together, it's still he lied.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, she's even said that over and over, that she could have gotten over that if he just told the truth. And that's what Jason told him too.
Yeah, he did.
He goes, she's going to be mad, real mad, because he knows her.
Oh, yeah, he knows her. Sure.
And that's the thing, is, Sonny, you did this, and there is no coming back, or else I have no respect for Carly.
When he said, I tried to get rid of her, it's like, that's what you should have told me.
Yeah.
You tried, because I knew something was up, and I love it. See, and here's what Carly said, like, do you love? She said, I should have known better. When I came to town, it was her funny part. When I came to town, I was nicer to my mother. Like, it was like she was being sarcastic, just saying, like, I should have known the signs. I was super sweet and everything in the beginning, too, and I was trying to get back at my mother. It's like, hello. And I love you, Lacretia, as Alicia says. And somebody said she's not Erica Kane. Somebody, like, she totally, she completely was like, recounting it out loud, like we were saying, like, I should have seen this coming. And when you started wanting to help her and get out of town, I should have knew that was. But that's what you should have told me.
Yeah.
They've been through so much together at this point. I agree with her. Just like it was an unnecessary line.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is Sylvia Ephilion brings up, when does he ever listen to anyone? Yeah, he pretty well sometimes listens to Jason, but that's it.
Sonny and Erica Kane, that's pretty funny. Yeah, Carly has lied to the Hussy is no truth box.
I love that.
That's funny, Hussy. But it's still, the point.
And that is the thing, it's like, yes, they're both terrible people, but like,
But in a way, she didn't do anything wrong this time.
Yeah.
In this case, she didn't do anything wrong. Just because she lied before me, so she didn't do anything wrong.
And that is the thing, is this is the one time Carly is absolutely right in this situation, didn't do anything.
Yeah.
She was even honest about kissing Jax and stuff like that. That's the thing, is Sonny, no matter what she did in the past, in this situation, wrong. And I'm so tired of hearing about Morgan's death and them anyway. It's like, I get if this was real life, you wouldn't be over that, but it's TV, and I'm just over it. I'm sorry.
She's over it, guys. She's over it. But yeah, Sonny is sure Carly's a lie, but infidelity between Sonny and Carly is different. Sonny should have been honest. I know, I agree, guys. I think we're all in agreement on that one.
Yeah.
He just should have been honest. He should have just said so. At this point, they've been together so long, off and on. They've been through so much, and Carly said, we've been through a lot together. Trust me. She said we've been through a lot worse.
Yeah.
And survived. You could have just said, now she's just tired. I always say this in my life coaching practice. I always say that when you get tired, something clicks a lot of times. You have to go to the tired point. Hopefully something will click on you and go, that's it, I'm done. So hopefully for her.
I hope so, because to me, I think we need the next phase of Carly. If we can't have Jax back full time, I know Autumn Bryant had suggested Curtis with Carly. I think that would be fun.
That would be
fun. She says, it brings up a good point. Carly and Jason have outgrown Sonny. I like them having scenes with other characters now.
I agree. I totally agree. The only person that I like with scenes with Sonny is when Robin comes back. I feel like they're long term with Stone and everything. It's good. Stephanie Stegner says, hi, Stephanie Stegner. But when it comes out that Nell and Selena sleep together, it will change things, probably. They'll probably find a way back to each other, probably.
I hope not, because, too, it doesn't matter if he really did or didn't at that point. He thought he did, and he lied about it. And so that shouldn't change anything to me, because even Carly said, I would have gotten over that.
Yeah.
So, to me, it doesn't change things for what she said this week, but I know they love to change things.
They do. They do. Curtis for Carly would be fire. I agree. Anybody with Curtis would be fire.
Oh, yeah. He just is fire.
He is fire. But I'll say Andre looked good this week, too. He had a nice little short hairdo and his little beard.
I love me some Andre.
I know. It's like some Andre and Lacretia, some Laundry.
Which sounds sexy.
It does. I love it. So it's kind of funny. Yeah.
But I guess since that's it for the week that was, let's hop into predictions.
The predictions, and then, I'll send out some announcement.
Cool.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I love Toph London in here. Carly and Griffin. It'll make him interesting.
Oh, dang. What do you know about that? Because it's your buddy.
To be honest, I love Griffin, and I do think he needs to be with a bad girl. That's why I don't really like him and Liz. I think she's better with Franco types.
Okay.
But, yeah, I could see him with Carly.
Okay. I feel like, well, my immediate prediction will be Jack is coming back. So I'm hoping what's going to happen is we're going to find out that Nell's a Jax, and that Richard somehow he knew that there's some other weird adoption thing happening, that this father was never had his own kids, basically.
Yeah, and that's my thing, is like, why have her be a match if she's not a Jax? And if you want to pair her with Michael, that's the only way to make it not gross.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. So I'm kind of there. Well, people like Griffin and Liz. It's kind of funny. I think Carly should be single for a while.
I think that would be what's best for her character. And I think that Matt Cohen has been doing some other projects. That's why we don't see him very often. But I'd rather see him more involved with the Anna storyline and not turn out to be her kid. Because to me, that's kind of lazy.
Yes.
To have him be the child of Duke and Anna is just, you really destroy all that groundwork that was worked up between the two of them as non-mother and son.
But I think my prediction is they're going to be mother and son.
I think so, because they love to be lazy. And it's just like, oh, that miscarriage that was a big part of your storyline, or that abortion that was a big storyline. We're going to undo that just to make things easy.
Erica Kane. They did that when they brought him home. Well, he's hot. But it's like, but I'm like,
I still call him the unaborted fetus.
Yeah, he was like, they totally choose like a groundbreaking storyline. But anyway, Evil. I don't want her to be Jackson's kid. I just have a feeling she is.
And I like Kevin Pham. Michael needs to stay away from these damn nannies.
I know. Oh my God, he's staying from them. Oh my God, he's staying away from them. So that's the thing. I have an announcement that Eden McCoy will be joining us next Sunday. She's coming on next Sunday. Thank you. We're talking to her, and she'll be on the show. As you know, I did a spotlight on, but she'll be on the show. And I may have an announcement for Sunday the 9th. I'm just waiting for one other thing to see if it's true or not. Once I get the confirmation, I will make that announcement probably during the week. So stay tuned.
Yeah, and guys, speaking of staying tuned to that, you should like us on Facebook so that we could actually get to those 2,000 likes.
For Frank.
Just for Frank.
Just for Frank. We're all doing it for Frank. We're doing it all for Frank. And thanks to the folks who actually have been liking us week by week. It's been going up a little bit. So, yes, I think. Yeah, bring back Rosalie. Let's bring her back. But yeah.
Yeah. And too, while you're liking us on Facebook, you can give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Like, give us 5 stars on iTunes. Write a nice little review. We actually will read those if you write them. And you can also keep up the conversation with James.
At James Lott Jr. on all social media platforms. Stay tuned for Restless Wrap Up next with Abby. And then Bold Breakdown is the 30th anniversary. And if you're a Lauren Koslow fan from Days of Our Lives Kate, you're going to watch some clips of her from Bold and Beautiful 30 years ago. All
right, guys. And you can always find me at LACRETIALYON anywhere on the internet, since there is only one.
That's right. Yeah. Bye, guys. We love you. Thank you.
They're like, what?
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.